All right, Kris. So let's start with an easy one. How has this series played out differently than you expected?
Well, obviously the two losses have been tough. So they're a good team over there. They're older, they're experienced, and they know what's going on. And I mean, we also know what's going on too with the experiences we've been through at the end of the year and so far in the playoffs. So we've been having a lot of fun.
How are they different than the Canucks? You're coming off a series where you were starting to learn how Vancouver played and using it against them. Now you've got a completely different style to face.
Yeah, I mean, Calgary was a really hard-hitting series, and they're a pretty big team over there. And when you run into the Canucks, too, they have a little bit more skill, it almost seemed like. But they still play a hard-hitting series. And when you get to Detroit, it's altogether a different game, a different series. It's a bit faster pace and a little more puck possession for them. So sometimes out there, it feels like you've never even played the game before at times. But you know, you adjust to it. They're a pretty special team, and that's why they've been good for so long. And we're excited to have this opportunity to try and beat them.
Now that you've played them twice, do you feel like you're learning some of the tricks that you're going to need as far as not trying to use fancy moves to get past those blue liners, trying to send the puck in deep more, stuff like that, that maybe was a little bit of not your regular style coming in?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, puck possession against Detroit, I guess when you're playing and trying to make too many plays, it's not going to be successful for yourself. And they're a team that likes to have the puck, and they like to make plays, and they do make risky plays, but they make those plays, I think, at the right times, and we just got to do that as well. I think last game we did the right plays, we made the right choices, we played simple, we played hard, and I think another game like that, if we play like that, it'll be tough to beat us.
Speaking of that last game, a lot of websites, newspapers are saying that you guys pretty much gave them everything you had and you somehow managed to still not get the win. Do you think that they're kind of thinking that the series is over? I know there's one specific reporter from the Detroit Free Press whose headline was, you know, Hawks blow it, Stanley Cup Finals inevitable for Wings. Do you think they're kind of thinking you guys are out of this already?
Well, I guess obviously the press has thought we're out of it since day one, but we're a young team. We don't really listen to those things. We have a lot of leaders on this team and guys that have been through it before, and young guys that are, I guess, stubborn in the fact that they won't believe it. So we have great players on the team, and we all believe in each other, and we're excited about the whole opportunity.
What is the most important thing that Q is emphasizing as you come back home for these two games?
The same thing in game 1 and 2. Just I guess not too many turnovers and play our game and feed off the crowd, and hopefully with the Chicago fans buzzing, they can get us an extra goal here or there. That help us out immensely.
What do you think of the response to Patrick Kane? He comes off a hat trick, everybody's on his side, has a rough go of it in the first game, and does a little better in game 2, but honestly he's really getting raked across the coals for not being a good enough two-way player despite being a young guy who's still learning a lot. What are you guys telling him in the locker room, or how is he reacting to the back and forth between the press?
Well, he's fine about it. I mean, when guys don't score in 1 or 2 games, I don't think it's that big of a deal because we have other guys on this team that can really score and put the puck in the net too. So if Kane doesn't score for 1 or 2 games, there's other guys that got to pick up the slack for him. I mean, he can't be expected to score a hat trick every night. You know, one game here he's going to break out and he's going to have his game where he helps the team, and we know what he can do, and we know how valuable he is to the team, and why people are all over him. It's unfair to him because he's a young kid, and it is his first go around, but he knows what he has to do. And in the first series and second series, he was one of our most valuable players for putting the puck in the net and helping us win, and I mean, he's been great for us all year.
Turnovers have been a big killer so far. Lots of the Red Wings goals coming off mistakes like that. How do you guys focus in the next couple games and try to eliminate some of those mistakes?
I think holding on to the puck in better areas. I mean, we're a skilled team, and when we hold on to the puck in dangerous areas and make plays, I think we're pretty dangerous as well. I mean, I don't think we get enough credit for that at times, people saying we're making turnovers and things like that, but we're trying to make plays out there, and at times we're trying our best. I think it's better decision-making on the times we give the puck up and things like that, but we're excited about Game 3 and to see how it turns out and just to get it started.
Mike Babcock said the Blackhawks have too much skill, so the only way we can eliminate their skill is by salary cap getting involved. So the more goals these young guys score, is the better. When you're on the outside looking in, you can just keep in the regular season hoping that number 32 is going to snipe one more and get another one, get another one, get another one. The salaries just creep up and they can't have all the players. So I guess Mike Babcock wants you to score as much as possible.
Yeah.
You want to just go ahead and do that for him?
That'd be great right now. That'd be great to go out there and do that. But obviously it's a compliment from himself. But I mean, you can't really think about those things and what other coaches are saying, what other people are thinking, and other teams are thinking about you right now. And you can't think about salaries right now. We're in the Stanley Cup playoffs, so there's only one thing I'm worried about right now, and that's trying to win the Stanley Cup. And I think I knew actually Mike Babcock doesn't know this, but he actually coached me when I was.
He doesn't know.
No, he doesn't. I was 5 years old, and he was with the University of Lethbridge coaching the Pronghorns, and he would run this little camp for the university, and he actually coached me when I was 5 years old, so I must have told him something then to throw out a blurb for me here or there in the future, so he must have listened.
So do you think most of the other teams, have they been respecting the fact that you're in the playoffs now and there's no one come courting you yet for trying to steal you away from the Blackhawks?
No, I mean, no one's... I haven't talked to anyone about anything, and I'm just excited to be a part of this organization and the chance they've given me. And I love Chicago. I love to stay here, and it's been an amazing time for me.
Are the Hawks waiting till the season's over also to discuss that kind of stuff with you guys?
See, I have no idea about any of that stuff. I actually have no idea, so it's just
leave it to your agent?
I think right. Yeah, you leave that to those guys and what they have to do. And right now, for myself, the only thing I want to do is win, and that's the only thing on our team's mind is to win. And so none of us are thinking about anything else but winning right now.